Welcome to the teaching and prophetic ministry of Emmanuel Areo, lead pastor of Build Network Global. It is his vision to make God's people rule through the restoration of kingdom civilization in our various spheres of influence. Come and build with us.
Then he said, and work with your own hands. And this is the reason why. It says, just as we have instructed before, it says, then people who are not believers will respect the way that you live, and you will not need to depend on others. I like the fact that Paul was emphasizing that while you are living a quiet life, work with your own hands. Work with your own hands. That you see something by the Spirit and you know it's time to pursue it, and you labor. Labor is hard. That one is hard. Let me tell you something. I want you to have it as a track record that I've taught it before, that diligence is finishing. If you have not achieved what you set at achieving, don't stop. Did you hear what I said? It must be a culture. Listen, you will not be a leader while with starting something and ending in the middle. Did you hear what I said? Nobody will trust your leadership like that. If you are the kind of leader that 10 things that you mention, only 2. Lala knows me. That's the thing. One of the worst things that you can do in your life is to come and tell me that God told me to do this year. I'll be on your neck. That jugular, I will sit on it, because you will do it. Allah says that I used to guilt trip people. If you come back to me next year and you say this is what you are doing, I will tell you, you told me last year. Is that one that you told me last? That's where I am. Because you won't zoom into tomorrow and forget everything that you said last year and you're not doing. No, that's not how life works. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. You must make sure it's a culture. Everything that is in my hands must work. And it doesn't just work by talking. You work it to work. Every house is built by some man. God is the builder, but somebody is building. Somebody is there. Somebody is there. Anything that is working is worked to work. That's how it works. You work it to work. Work it diligently. Until it works, you are not resting. This is how champions live. You know, one thing I love about TDJX, people can have their theological beliefs about him. I don't. But one thing I love about TDJX will tell, I will walk you under the table. You will walk. Because don't think that it's just by the applause and the ministry and the God told me to tell somebody, oh my God, I'm speaking. It's more than that. The work that is happening behind the scenes is more than that thing that you are seeing on stage. It takes work for things to work. And the thing is that we live in a very passive culture in this part of God's kingdom. You know, if you are in Lagos, hustle is the main. If you are in Lagos, you go there to hustle. Akura is a chilled part of the southwest where you can be here. Not much is going on. Nobody is running. Lagos people that by 6, sometimes 7 o'clock, you are walking on the road and you are saying, why are you angry by 7 a.m.? What happened to you? They are already angry under the bridge by 7 a.m. Who got you angry, sir? You don't have a wife. Why are you angry? But it's not like Akure. You can stroll out and go and look at a shop by 9 a.m. and the person is not there. Am I saying the truth? Akure people not there. 10 o'clock the person arrives. By 1 the person has gone to do so. I don't know. And it's not like you are going to bring supplies to the shop. She has gone. Then she will stroll back again by 5 and stay till like 6 and 7, and that's the end. You stroll out by 8:30, silent. Many of us don't know that thing culturally shapes us to be lazy. So we are not able to sit down at something until it works. By God's grace, we have said that we are moving to our new venue. We will move there. Do you understand? We will work it to work. Did you hear what I said? We will work it to work. That's how it works. Forget about 10 million. 10 million, listen. I hope I've run conference in front of you to let you know. Forget about the big money. If you've walked close to me, I'll tell you, divide it by 2. Then divide it by 4. Because I want to break that thing to the littlest value. This thing can work now. How much is this thing now? Because in my mind, there will not be any impossibility. Did you hear what I said? There will not be any impossibility. Everything that God has said you should do,